Hi, my name is Jonas Henriksson and I'm working with ACIQ in Sweden. Me and my colleague Max Lindqvist have put together a couple of micro apps used for onboarding new employees and providing remote access to virtual desktops when working from home. As a manager, you're able to create new users, approve user requests, and change whether a user has access to a shared desktop or a private desktop. Let's start with the onboarding app logged on with a manager account. As you can see here, we have some users already in the database. First, the ones this manager is responsible for, but we also can see all other users. We want to create a new user, Sven Nilsson, and he will be able to run the shared desktop. What happens when this is done is that the user account is created in the Active Directory and the user is added to the correct user groups. If we refresh the user container, we can see that Sven Nilsson is showing up. We also get an email with an attached PDF file that contains the user information, email address and password, and the link to the workspace. So let's log on with the new user account. And if we go to the desktops, all desktops, we can see here that Sven has access to the shared desktop. We have another user called Gandalf the Grey. He has no remote access. As you can see here in the VDA type, it shows none. So if we click that user and we change that to private desktop and save, a virtual desktop is created in the Citrix hypervisor, as you can see here. While we wait for that, we can see that we have a new notification as a manager that Sven Nilsson has been added as a new coworker. And if we go back to Sven's workplace, we can see that he has access to the work from home app. Here he can request a private desktop if he has the need to install his own applications. So let's request a private desktop. Let's dismiss that notification. In the Home Workers app, we can also remove remote access for a user. We simply click the user and choose No Remote Access and save. If a new coworker is created, Sven will get a notification in his workspace to inform him about that. So let us create another user, Anna Svensson. And after the next data sync, a notification will show up for Sven in his activity feed. The machine we're setting up for Gandalf is added to the Active Directory, and it's also registered in the Citrix Studio. So we will have to wait a little bit for it to be ready. Sven previously requested a private VDI, and this must be approved by his manager. Here we have the notification about the request, and if the manager clicks on that, he can approve the private desktop for Sven. And now you can see that the user is added to the private desktop group and removed from shared desktop, and the new Windows VDI is provisioned.